Have you ever looked in the mirror and felt a wave of frustration wash over you? You're eating right, exercising regularly, and doing everything you're supposed to do, but the number on the scale just won't budge. For millions of diabetics and pre-diabetics, this struggle with weight loss is a disheartening reality. It can feel like you're fighting an uphill battle, constantly bombarded with conflicting information and quick-fix solutions that simply don't work. The truth is, losing weight with diabetes isn't as simple as cutting calories or hitting the gym harder. There's a deeper, often overlooked factor at play, one that goes beyond willpower or discipline. It's a biological mechanism that can hinder your weight loss efforts, leaving you feeling defeated and unsure of where to turn. This isn't about blaming yourself or giving in to the idea that you're destined to struggle with your weight forever. Instead, it's about understanding the real culprit behind diabetic weight loss resistance and empowering yourself with the knowledge to overcome it. It's time to stop blaming yourself and start addressing the root cause. In this journey, we'll delve into the science behind diabetic weight loss resistance, uncovering the hidden factors that may be sabotaging your progress. You diligently follow your meal plan, meticulously counting calories and choosing healthy options. You push yourself at the gym, sweating through workouts, and striving to increase your activity levels. Yet the pounds cling stubbornly, and the frustration mounts. This paradox lies at the heart of the diabetic weight loss struggle. It's a perplexing situation where even your best efforts seem to be met with resistance, leaving you feeling helpless and defeated. The conventional wisdom of calories in, calories out doesn't seem to apply, and the promise of weight loss through sheer willpower feels like an elusive dream. This is because diabetes introduces a complex interplay of hormones and metabolic processes that can disrupt the body's natural ability to shed pounds. It's not simply a matter of eating less and moving more. It's about understanding how diabetes alters the way your body processes and stores fat, making weight loss a unique and often frustrating challenge. Imagine your body as a finely tuned machine, with each part working in harmony to maintain balance. Now picture diabetes as a wrench thrown into the gears, disrupting the smooth operation and creating a cascade of imbalances. This disruption affects various aspects of your metabolism, from blood sugar regulation to fat storage and utilization. Understanding these intricacies is crucial in unraveling the mystery of why losing weight with diabetes can be such a daunting task. It's essential to remember that you are not to blame for this struggle. Diabetes is a complex medical condition that goes far beyond a simple lack of willpower or discipline. It's time to silence the inner critic that whispers doubts and fuels feelings of inadequacy. You are not alone in this journey, and it's crucial to approach it with self-compassion and understanding. The first step towards overcoming any challenge is to release the burden of self-blame and embrace the fact that you're doing the best you can with the tools and knowledge you have. This is about empowering yourself with the right information, strategies, and support to navigate the complexities of diabetic weight loss effectively. It's about understanding that your body is not working against you. It's simply trying to adapt and function within the parameters set by this chronic condition. By shifting your perspective from blame to empowerment, you open yourself up to a world of possibilities and create a more supportive environment for achieving your weight loss goals. Throughout this exploration, we'll uncover the science-backed reasons behind diabetic weight loss resistance, empowering you to approach this challenge with a newfound sense of knowledge and control. We'll delve into the role of insulin resistance, hormonal imbalances, and metabolic disruptions, shedding light on the hidden factors that may be hindering your progress. Remember, knowledge is power, and by understanding the why behind your struggles, you can begin to unlock the how of achieving sustainable weight loss with diabetes. To grasp the complexities of diabetic weight loss, we must first understand the crucial role of insulin, a hormone produced by the pancreas. Picture insulin as a key that unlocks the doors of your cells, allowing glucose or sugar from the bloodstream to enter and provide energy for your body's vital functions. This process is essential for maintaining stable blood sugar levels and ensuring that your cells have the fuel they need to function optimally. When you eat, especially carbohydrates, your blood sugar levels rise, signaling your pancreas to release insulin. This insulin acts as a messenger, instructing your cells to absorb glucose from the bloodstream, effectively lowering blood sugar levels and restoring balance within your body. This delicate dance between food intake, insulin release, and glucose uptake is a continuous process that ensures your body has a steady supply of energy throughout the day. However, in individuals with diabetes, this intricate system goes awry. Either the pancreas doesn't produce enough insulin or the cells become resistant to its effects, leading to a buildup of glucose in the bloodstream. This chronic elevation of blood sugar levels is the hallmark of diabetes and sets the stage for a cascade of metabolic disruptions that can impact overall health, including weight management. Let's uncover how insulin resistance begins. The silent saboteur quietly disrupting your body from within. Imagine insulin knocking on the doors of your cells, but the cells no longer recognize the signal or respond effectively. This is the essence of insulin resistance, a condition where your cells become less responsive to the effects of insulin, leading to a buildup of glucose in the bloodstream. As a result, your pancreas goes into overdrive, producing more and more insulin in an attempt to compensate and force glucose into the cells. This excess insulin circulating in your system is where the trouble truly begins. You see, insulin is not only responsible for regulating blood sugar, but it also plays a significant role in fat storage. When insulin levels are consistently high, as they often are in individuals with insulin resistance, your body becomes incredibly efficient at storing fat, particularly in the abdominal region. This excess abdominal fat, known as visceral fat, is not merely a cosmetic concern. It's a dangerous type of fat that surrounds vital organs and increases the risk of serious health problems, including heart disease, stroke, and type 2 diabetes. To make matters worse, insulin resistance creates a vicious cycle. As your body becomes more resistant to insulin, your pancreas pumps out even more of it, further exacerbating fat storage and weight gain. This is why traditional weight loss methods, which often focus solely on calorie restriction and exercise, may not yield the desired results for individuals with insulin resistance. Their bodies are essentially wired to hold on to fat, making it incredibly challenging to shed those extra pounds. Now, let's see how breaking down fat contributes to the disruption of another complex process. Losing weight effectively requires your body to tap into its fat stores and use them for energy. This process, known as lipolysis, is tightly regulated by hormones, including insulin. Think of lipolysis as your body's internal fat-burning mechanism, breaking down stored fat into usable energy to fuel your daily activities. However, when insulin levels are chronically elevated, as they are in the presence of insulin resistance, this delicate process is disrupted. High insulin levels send a clear message to your body: store fat, don't burn it. Insulin essentially puts the brakes on lipolysis, making it difficult for your body to access and utilize stored fat for energy. This explains why individuals with insulin resistance may struggle to lose weight, even when they're following a calorie-controlled diet and engaging in regular exercise. Their bodies are stuck in fat storage mode, making it challenging to shift into fat-burning gear. Next, we uncover another diabetic inner system depletion process where the liver's crucial balancing role is disrupted. To fully grasp the intricate connection between diabetes and weight loss resistance, we must turn our attention to the liver, a vital organ that plays a central role in regulating metabolism and processing fats. Picture your liver as a diligent chef, tirelessly working to maintain balance within your body's intricate metabolic kitchen. One of its primary responsibilities is to break down fats, converting them into usable energy or packaging them for storage when necessary. This delicate balancing act is essential for maintaining a healthy weight and overall well-being. However, diabetes can disrupt the liver's ability to perform these crucial functions effectively. When insulin resistance sets in, the liver receives mixed signals and struggles to keep up with the excess glucose circulating in the bloodstream. As a result, it prioritizes processing glucose over fats, leading to a buildup of fat in the liver itself, a condition known as fatty liver disease. This accumulation of fat in the liver further impairs its ability to regulate fat metabolism, creating a vicious cycle that contributes to weight gain and increases the risk of more serious health problems. Imagine your liver's metabolic kitchen becoming increasingly cluttered and disorganized, with fat deposits accumulating like dirty dishes piling up in the sink. This disarray disrupts the liver's workflow, making it less efficient at processing fats and contributing to a domino effect of metabolic imbalances throughout the body. And here's where many people get stuck. Struggling with insulin resistance? Reverse insulin resistance. Naturally today, get your free guide now. Tap the link in bio and the comments. Let's explore how metabolic imbalances sets off a chain reaction of disruption throughout the body, leading to one of the most dangerous and overlooked threats, visceral fat. As the liver struggles to keep pace with the influx of glucose and the disruption in fat metabolism, excess fat spills over into the bloodstream, accumulating in various parts of the body. This is where visceral fat, a particularly dangerous type of fat, enters the picture. Unlike subcutaneous fat, which lies just beneath the skin, visceral fat accumulates deep within the abdominal cavity, surrounding vital organs like the liver, pancreas, and intestines. Visceral fat is more than just an aesthetic concern. It's metabolically active, releasing hormones and inflammatory substances that wreak havoc on the body's delicate systems. Imagine visceral fat as a ticking time bomb, silently wreaking havoc within your body. These inflammatory signals disrupt hormonal balance, interfere with insulin sensitivity, and increase the risk of a wide range of health problems, including heart disease, stroke, type 2 diabetes, and even certain types of cancer. The accumulation of visceral fat is a significant contributing factor to insulin resistance and weight loss resistance in individuals with diabetes. It's a vicious cycle. Insulin resistance promotes the storage of visceral fat, and visceral fat, in turn, exacerbates insulin resistance. This creates a challenging situation where breaking the cycle of weight gain and improving insulin sensitivity requires a multifaceted approach that addresses both the underlying metabolic imbalances and the accumulation of this dangerous type of fat. The buildup of visceral fat doesn't just sit quietly. It fuels chronic inflammation and triggers a cascade of metabolic chaos throughout the body. The interplay of insulin resistance, liver dysfunction, and visceral fat accumulation creates a perfect storm for inflammation and metabolic mayhem within the body. Chronic inflammation, like a smoldering fire, silently damages tissues and organs, contributing to a wide range of health problems. It disrupts the body's natural healing processes, impairs cellular function, and increases the risk of chronic diseases. This chronic inflammatory state further exacerbates insulin resistance, creating a vicious cycle that perpetuates weight gain and metabolic dysfunction. Imagine your body's intricate systems caught in a web of inflammation, with each thread representing a disrupted pathway or a compromised process. This interconnected web of dysfunction makes it incredibly challenging for the body to function optimally, leading to a cascade of health issues that extend far beyond weight management. To break free from this cycle of inflammation and metabolic disruption, it's crucial to address the root causes rather than simply treating the symptoms. This involves adopting a holistic approach that focuses on improving insulin sensitivity, reducing visceral fat accumulation, and supporting the liver's natural detoxification processes. By tackling these underlying issues, it's possible to dampen the flames of inflammation, restore metabolic balance, and create an environment that supports healthy and sustainable weight loss. Now that we understand how to connect the dots inside our diabetic body, how insulin resistance disrupts fat burning, how liver function breaks down, and how it all fuels hidden fat, we can finally stop blaming ourselves and start listening to what our body has been trying to say all along. You have just witnessed the science behind our body's engine room. Now let's bring it home with Gayle's story, a familiar struggle. Because sometimes what hits the hardest isn't the research, it's the lived experience. Let us share Gayle's story with you, a true-to-life journey that might just mirror your own. In the heart of Florida, where sunshine and ocean breezes paint a picture of idyllic living, Gayle Pagano, a vibrant woman in her early 50s, found herself facing a health challenge that felt all too familiar. Life had always been active and fulfilling for Gayle. Retirement allowed her to indulge in her passions, leisurely walks along the beach, tending to her garden, and spending quality time with loved ones. She had always been mindful of her health, but lately, something felt different, a subtle shift that she couldn't quite put her finger on. The numbers on the scale had been creeping upward, despite her consistent efforts to maintain a healthy lifestyle. She noticed her clothes fitting a bit tighter, a feeling that brought a mix of frustration and confusion. Gayle's experience is a poignant reminder that weight gain is rarely a simple equation of calories in versus calories out. It's often a complex interplay of factors including hormonal changes, metabolic shifts, and underlying health conditions that can silently sabotage even the most dedicated efforts to maintain a healthy weight. For Gayle, the changes were gradual, almost imperceptible at first. She dismissed them as a natural part of aging, assuring herself that a few extra pounds were nothing to be concerned about. After all, she was still active, enjoying her daily walks and gardening with her usual enthusiasm, but deep down, a nagging feeling persisted, a sense that something wasn't quite right. Her energy levels weren't what they used to be, and she found herself feeling increasingly fatigued, even after a good night's sleep. As the weeks turned into months, the subtle changes became more pronounced. Gayle noticed that her once restful sleep was now interrupted by bouts of restlessness and night sweats. The aches and stiffness in her joints, which she had initially attributed to her active lifestyle, seemed to linger longer and intensify, making her usual activities less enjoyable. Her once positive outlook on life began to waver as fatigue and discomfort cast a shadow over her days. She found herself reaching for sugary treats and comforting snacks more often, seeking solace in their familiar sweetness. It was as if her body was craving a quick energy boost, a desperate attempt to combat the persistent fatigue that had settled in. These cravings, coupled with her increased fatigue, made it challenging to maintain her usual healthy eating habits, and she noticed her weight slowly creeping upward. It was a frustrating cycle. The more fatigued she felt, the more she craved sugary pick-me-ups, which in turn only exacerbated her weight gain and energy fluctuations. What Gayle didn't realize at the time was that her body was sending her subtle warning signals, a desperate attempt to communicate that something was amiss. The weight gain, the fatigue, the joint pain, the sleep disturbances. These were all interconnected pieces of a larger puzzle, pointing to a metabolic imbalance that was silently taking hold within her body. Unfortunately, these early warning signs of prediabetes and insulin resistance often mimic the common discomforts associated with aging, making them easy to dismiss or attribute to other factors. Gayle's routine doctor's appointment revealed she was pre-diabetic. The diagnosis hit hard, shattering her perception of health. Determined, she resolved to take control of her health. Gayle embraced a proactive approach, diving into research. She sought personalized solutions, understanding her unique physiology. Empowered by knowledge, she became an active participant in her health journey. Gayle used a continuous glucose monitor, CGM, to track her blood sugar. The CGM revealed hidden patterns, linking daily activities to blood sugar levels. This real-time feedback empowered her to make informed lifestyle choices. The CGM exposed unexpected blood sugar spikes from seemingly healthy foods. Gayle experimented with food combinations and meal timing. This personalized approach helped stabilize her blood sugar. Gayle focused on 5 key areas: reducing processed carbs, prioritizing protein and fiber, intermittent fasting, strength training, and berberine supplementation. She embraced intuitive eating, listening to her body's cues. These pillars guided her sustainable transformation. Gayle revamped her diet, choosing complex carbs over refined ones. This shift promoted stable blood sugar and energy levels. Her CGM readings reflected newfound stability and vitality. Gayle incorporated joyful activities like walking and strength training. These routines stabilized her blood sugar and boosted her mood. Exercise became a celebration of her body's ability to thrive. Gayle's dedication led to weight loss and increased vitality. She regained her zest for life, embracing each day with purpose. Her transformation was evident in her radiant smile and energy. Gayle experienced a profound mental and emotional shift. She felt empowered, resilient, and inspired others. Her holistic approach honored her body's wisdom, transforming her life. Inspired by Gayle's story? Take the first step, download your free guide today. Gayle's journey shows the power of understanding your body. Embrace a holistic approach to unlock your body's healing potential. Take the first step today towards a healthier, happier you. If you're feeling stuck, frustrated, or like you've lost yourself, you're not alone. But it's not too late. Think of diabetes like a wrench thrown into your body's engine, disrupting balance, slowing you down, and causing everything to misfire. But here's the truth. The system isn't broken. The wrench can be removed. The imbalance is corrected. And with the right support, your body can run smoothly again. Now that we've uncovered how a depleted inner system affects diabetics, through Gayle's true-to-life struggle and her powerful discovery, we've created a free guide bundle, 5 simple steps to reverse insulin resistance, plus understanding the brain of a diabetic, connecting the dots between body, brain, and truth. Inside your free guide breakthroughs, you'll learn exactly how blood sugar affects your mind and metabolism, and what you can do, starting today. Tap the link in the bio and the comments below to access your free guide breakthrough. And if the information with Gayle's journey inspired you, hit like and subscribe. We want more people to view this vital message. We've got more real stories and natural solutions coming your way, because your body isn't broken. It just needs the right support and the right information.